Welcome to my channel, where I show you can use AI automation to make money online and join the AI revolution. What if I told you that you could get work done without working? AI is making this reality closer than ever, and today I'm going to go over 3 new AI tools that I'm personally using to make money online. We'll go through an in-depth analysis of each tool, how to use them to make your side hustles more efficient, and analyze the pros and cons of each so that you can come up with an optimal method to make more money with less work. Let's get into it. I will put the links for these AI tools in the description below. The first tool we have is Video AI, and this is a free tool that will take any long-form video you have and chop it up into bite-sized short-form content with just one click. It'll find interesting tidbits from your longer video and turn it into 1-minute short-form content, complete with captions. I use this technique to batch create a ton of shorts quickly and sent them off in cold DMs to influencers seeing if I could land a side gig. I was actually able to set up a call and close a deal with one influencer to start cutting his short-form content for a fee. I get paid for the day, and he doesn't know that I can do the work in half that. Here's how it works. Grab a long-form video from YouTube. Today we'll use this Alex Harmosai video. We're going to go ahead and rip this using TubeRipper. Next, we're going to upload the file so that the software can analyze it. Next, they give you a list of resolution options, and it'll automatically format all of your shorts to these specs. These speeds up the workflow even more, and now they give you another convenient option to include social media handles on your video. I do think it's a great idea if you're using this to cut down your own content and you want to burn a watermark in. Alright, done processing. Let's see what we got. We've got 5 options here, and I like the title of this first one. Let's check it out. So, real quick, if you do pull in a video with burned-in title graphics like this one, you may have to resize the video a little bit just to get those graphics to fit. Okay, so right away, I'm pretty impressed by the AI's ability to scan this entire video and recognize that in this particular segment, Harmosai is about to give interesting talking points. It knows that this might be an interesting clip for short-form content, which is totally correct. Alright, super quick, I'm just going to rearrange a couple of other things to match the frame. You shouldn't need to do this if you're ripping a podcast or something that doesn't have burned-in graphics. And the last thing I'm going to do is mess around with how the subtitles are broken up. It doesn't do a perfect job here. For instance, I don't like ending a sentence and starting the first half of the next one in one subtitle box. I'll quickly just go in and combine all the sentences to make it a little bit cleaner. I'm hoping in the future they're able to tighten this up. But still, this is much faster than creating the entire video myself. That's a lot better. And just like that, we are done. We can use this now as a proof of concept to try to land some clients. Or if you're an existing creator, this is a great way to quickly pump out content. Alright, so in my opinion, this is a great entry-level AI tool to supercharge your side hustle. There's no denying how easy it is to use, and it's incredibly time efficient. I could make at minimum 10 of these in an hour, and if that's all I did for the gig that I landed at $20 per video, that'd be $200 an hour. Now, the downside is, even though it's quick, it's not all that passive unless you're using this to generate shorts to build up an audience. And also, I would argue that in most cases, the profit ceiling for this isn't as high as the other tools we have coming. Still, it's an amazing tool, and its capabilities should only improve as time goes on. This next one I'm really excited for, and it's a data scraping robot called Browse AI. What it does is it creates a robot that can monitor data from any website and notify you of any changes to that website. Let's say, for example, you buy things on eBay and resell them on Amazon for a profit. You want to be notified whenever someone lists your product. Let's say model cars on eBay. You would just take the URL of the model car search, tell the robot to watch it for changes, and it'll email you right when someone adds a listing along with all the necessary data, like price. You can then decide immediately if that's something you want to hop on and buy or not. As you can imagine, you can use this tool in so many ways to make money. But my favorite is using it to keep an eye on the behavior of highly skilled cryptocurrency traders. If you're familiar with crypto, you know that everyone's trading history is online to see on the blockchain, and I like to use a site called Bank to keep an eye on what these skilled traders are buying and selling. These crypto whales typically get information quicker than retail does, and their buy patterns can sometimes be the first catalyst of major price appreciation. Taking a look at the chart, we can see that in the days after this purchase, the price shot up. If you were able to see that this account purchased that coin before everyone else figured it out, you could have made 182% profit. We want to know the second these big accounts purchase a certain asset, and we're going to use Browse AI to help us do that. Alright, so on our dashboard, we're going to set up a new robot to monitor site changes. Just a note here, this only works with Google Chrome at the moment. Now we need to enter in the URL of the page we want tracked. We'll head over to bank, type in a trader's wallet address. I typically find my addresses that I want to track on Twitter, but you can also look at the Whales tab on bank, select their trading history, and copy this URL over to the robot. Click Start Recording Task. And this will now open up the URL page and Browse AI's interface. You'll see this little robot up here watching. What we're doing now down here is the trading history for this account. The rows at the top are the most recent trades. We're going to head over to our robot and select Capture Text. Now we can start selecting certain areas of this page that we want the robot to monitor. Any new trades this trader makes will show up in this column. This is the area of the page we want the robot to monitor for changes. Hit Capture Visible Text, and let's go down, let's say, for rows, which will mean we can monitor his 4 most recent trades. After you're done selecting all the information you want monitored, hit Enter and name each section. Finish recording, then create a name for your new robot. And now you can set time intervals that you want this site to be refreshed and monitored for changes if you're on the free version. Unfortunately, you're only able to have the robot check this site for you once per day, which should be enough for some use cases. But with the paid version, you can get notified by the hour or even the minute. I suggest just try giving the free version a try, and if you decide you need more nuanced notifications, go ahead and pay for an upgraded version if you're making enough money using the product. Alright, boom. We're done. We've got our robot set up. It will now monitor the most recent 4 trades. And right when there's activity in this wallet, you'll get an email from your robot with a list of what's changed. We can now use this information to make our own investment decisions. So, personally, in the past month, I've netted about $3,200 in profit, but a super quick disclaimer. I have to say that this is not financial advice, and you should really only pursue this kind of thing if you're already familiar with cryptocurrency. It's extremely risky, and you need to know what you're doing. That being said, I love this tool for my strategy. It's really easy to set up and run once you know how to do it. The profit potential is immense. I also think just aside from this strategy, there are so many other ways to use this product to make money, so highly recommend getting familiar with it. A couple of drawbacks. It can be a little pricey if you need more frequent updates in a day. And to get the most out of this tool, you'll probably already need to have a side hustle established. This isn't necessarily a side hustle in and of itself, but it's something that you can use to help supplement an existing one. Next up is Midjourney. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Midjourney's capabilities by now, turning a text description into awesome works of art. We're going to use Midjourney to create designs in seconds for us that we can use to sell digital products on sites like Etsy. One of the digital products selling well these days are seamless digital patterns that people can print out and use for crafting, making, stationery, or scrapbooking. This account here, for example, only sells this digital paper product and has made over 75,000 sales. The first thing we'll do is find a couple of designs to make, and we'll ask ChatGPT to give us a list of recent scrapbooking trends to get started. Alright, so I see floral patterns and watercolor designs are popular, so for our first product, let's try floral watercolor prints. Okay, time to hop into Midjourney. Really important note here, there is a free version of Midjourney that you can use to try out, but you must use some form of a paid plan if you plan to sell the art or use it commercially. Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more content on AI tools and how to use them to make money online. See you in the next video.